Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Welcome to another cook with me video. Today's video we are making a cuisine from my country. It is called Ceesh. It is basically like a pita bread. I'm also going to be making the stew that goes with it. So first off, we're starting off with the beef stew. I have here some steak cut beef. I'm going to add all those seasonings that I showed you guys, garlic, ginger paste, plain yogurt. The plain yogurt is optional. You don't have to add it, but I like to add plain yogurt. It just gives it a little bit of a rich flavor. I added a little bit of the Slap Your Mama seasoning, some coriander powder, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of chicken bouillon. So our stew is ready. I'm gonna let that meat marinate while I'll prepare our ceesh. So I have here 2 tablespoons of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a little bit of warm water mixed, and I let that double in size. Once that was ready, I put in 4 cups of all-purpose flour and 4 tablespoons of this needle milk powder. Then I added a little bit of oil and some warm water, and I give that a good mix. I slowly add the water just to not overdo it. You know, you don't want it to be too soft. The dough, you don't want it to be too soft. So once you mix, you're gonna add like just a little bit of melted butter in there. I forgot to add that from the beginning, so I added a little bit of melted butter and a pinch of salt. I forgot to do that at the beginning too, but you should add salt. I noticed that my dough was too soft, so I sprinkled in a little bit of flour. Your dough should look something like that, and you should cover it and let that sit aside. Next up, we're moving on to checking on our meat. I have already started cooking that. I added some bell peppers in there, and the seasonings are already in there. So I showed you guys from the beginning what I added in there. And I'm just gonna let that cook, and then I added some blended in tomato and garlic and cilantro in there. So I went back to check on our dough, and it looks like it is almost ready. So again, we moved back to check on the meat now, and it was time to add some potatoes. My kids requested that I put in some potatoes. The potatoes are totally optional, but my kids love potatoes, so I added a lot of potatoes in there. And I added a little bit of water and let that cook on low heat. While that's cooking, we're gonna move on to making our ceesh. And first of all, you need to push down on the dough now that it's like all puffed up, and then we're gonna cut it into these small balls. Don't make them too big, and make sure you sprinkle a little bit of flour in there so that way it does not stick onto your hand or to your rolling pin. So while I'm turning the dough into little balls, I would like to introduce myself to anyone that's new here. My name is Shamsa, and I'm a mom of 5. Here on my channel, you see lots of videos on just basically mom lifestyle, cooking, cleaning, daily vlogs. I hope that you like my videos. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and please introduce yourself down in the comment section so I can welcome you into my YouTube family. Thank you so much for clicking on the subscribe button, and welcome to Sincerely Shamsa. Now it is time to roll out the dough. So I have my rolling pin, and I'm gonna roll it out into a circular shape. Don't over roll the dough, like don't make it too thin. once you are done rolling out your dough, you should put it on your hot skillet and let it turn golden brown, and then you're going to flip it to the other side. I'm just repeating the same process for all the other little balls that I have there. Just rolling them out, getting them ready. And then I have over here a little bit of butter. I'm gonna mix it in with a little bit of the regular cooking oil, and just put that on top of my ash, so that way like it gives it a little bit of softness, and it just makes it a little bit puffy and all of that. I have in my hand a paper towel that I use to just like, a sponge, like push down on the ash, so that way it gets cooked out evenly. So you grab your ash, you put it on the hot skillet, then you put some oil on it. Once you notice that the other side is getting red, you're gonna add like a little bit of oil at the bottom of it, and then you flip it, so that way the other side can also cook out evenly. The trick to know that your ash is cooking perfectly fine is you see those bubbles, and also when you look at it at the bottom, it should be like golden reddish like that. But the bubbles are what I look for. If I see the bubbles, that's telling me that okay, it is now ready, like it is time to flip. Just basically repeat the same process for all of them until you are done. I love ash. It's so easy, one of those things like you can just quickly make, and it goes with everything. You can have it with kebab, you can have it with stew, you can have it with like bean stew, which we love over here. And yeah, it's just one of those easy things, and I hope that you guys give this a try. If you do, please let me know in the comment section. I'm not really good with like explaining cooking videos. I'm more like, you see the video, then you should just do what I'm doing. Now I'm done with like making the ash, so I'm just showing you guys how it looks. It's soft and fluffy. You see, it is so good with kebab. Like it is so good with beef kebab. But for today, we are just gonna have it with beef stew. It was iftar time, so we're having our ash for iftar. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.